Hey guys, it's Erin. I'm back, not with a video reaction, but a how-to. So this how-to is going to be for those that are interested in bringing their cats to Morocco if they are moving there, or even I guess if they're gonna just bring them even for vacation. They are stringent with some requirements. So I wanted to make a video and give you what's going on up till now here in the United States on bringing my cats. So Morocco definitely lets you bring over cats and dogs. However, they do ban some breeds of both. But I'm like a regular person in America and I don't have any of them fancy breeds. I just have the cute ones that just anyone has. So that's Clyde. Clyde will be coming with us. He's one of 3 cats that are coming. Anyway, so Morocco does allow them in. However, there are certain breeds. You can check the website, the Moroccan Embassy website, to find out what breeds are not, as well as with dogs. But the basics as of right now to get my cats over to Morocco is as follows. 1, all cats have to be have a rabies shot as well as microchipped. Both are very important no matter where you live. Rabies just because rabies will kill your dog or cat. And, you know, the microchip, they get lost. They can eat, and somebody finds your cat, they can easily scan it at any vet, and you'll get a call and you'll get your cat back. So both are very, very important. One requirement that is not on the list that I am recommending to anyone that's bringing their cats: make sure your cat is fixed. All these pets should be fixed, but so much more important if you're bringing your cat to Morocco. My cats are not outside cats. However, things happen. And so far, knock on wood, nothing. My cats have never gotten out, but mine are all fixed. But if they get out in Morocco, your cats, they will cause more babies. And if you're not familiar, Morocco is one of many countries over in that area in Africa and Asia where cats are everywhere. Now in Islam, they are considered holy creatures, and they can go in the mosques. They're very clean creatures, so that's, you know, a good thing. However, cats are still cats and they multiply if not fixed. So I recommend, even though it's not on there, get your cat fixed before you go to Morocco, or there'll be more cats in Morocco. And they already have a lot. So those are the 2 requirements, though: microchipped and rabies shot. Along with that, and here's the one where it gets tough. In the United States, in order for the cat to go over to Morocco, a USDA certified vet. Now, this is a vet that has a certain accreditation that other vets do not have. I don't know if I guess they went to school more, or they pay money to have this. I don't know. But they have this accreditation that gives them the power to fill out and sign international health certificates for animals. It's a government agency over here, of course. Everything's the government. Anybody gets money, it's the government. So you have to find one of these vets. Now, in my county, there was 16. But the problem with trying to find one, I was on the phone for weeks waiting for callbacks from all the vets to tell me that no, they're not available, or no, they don't do them anymore, or they don't do it from Morocco, which I never understood why. Nobody ever gave me that reason, because Morocco's form is very easy, very short, and it's very easy. Clyde is here listening to this whole thing. He's such a good boy. Come here. You want to sit with me? No, you just want to sit there. Okay, so the problem I had was finding one of these vets that were available to do it, because they don't just go to the vet one time. They have to actually go to the vet twice before you leave for Morocco. One is 5 days before, and then the second one is a final checkup, recheck within 24 hours of flying to Morocco. Now, there is this option where you can do it all in one day. However, every vet that I've talked to, they all advise not to do that, because, you know, things happen. Everyone knows that things happen. And there's a chance that you could be waiting for this paper and either have to leave your animal or miss your flight. So it's not recommended to do that. So of course, I'm trying to take every precaution I absolutely can to do this correctly and make sure I have no hiccups. and no stress other than the stress of moving to a whole new continent with my kids and cats all by myself, which I'm very, very excited for, but I don't want any extra stress. And we do not want to leave these babies in the airport or anything like that. So you go to the vet where we have an appointment on the Monday. We're leaving on June 15th, which is a Thursday. We're leaving Thursday night. We are going to the vet on that Monday, which is also my settlement day for my house. So this is going to be a crazy, crazy week, guys. After my settlement, I'm going to go to the vet with all 3 cats, and they will, by the way, I'm dropping off a poop sample prior to that. So a communal one, so they can check for all. And then they're going to do a checkup, and they're going to fill out these health certificates, which basically just says that, yes, it has rabies. Yes, it's microchipped. It's flying there the way it's coming, whether it's flying or driving or whatever country you're coming from. As well as, I think that was basically it. It was just basically saying, you know, that the cats are healthy and they're not going to pose a risk to Morocco. By the way, there is no quarantine for cats in Morocco. That is only for countries that I think either completely have no rabies or very, very low rabies. They quarantine your animals for a certain amount of time. In the United States, Hawaii is one of those, but I think there are other places as well. But Morocco, good news, is not a quarantine. My cats would flip out if they were in a quarantine. Unless it's a quarantine at your own home, that's fine. But if they kept my cats, that would be a different story. We wouldn't let that happen, would we, Clyde? So we go that Monday for the first initial appointment. 2 days pass. On Wednesday, the day before we leave, I have to take them back for a recheck within 24 hours of leaving to make sure that they're still okay. Now, the cost for this will vary, as I am in New Jersey. You may be in a different country, you may be in a different state, but this is mostly for my people from United States because I'm from United States, so I really don't know all the requirements from other ones. But for United States, but more so, this is my experience, and so I had to get everybody up-to-date rabies. And also microchipped. My cats never went out, and I never really worried about that. But then when I decided to go to Morocco, I realized that it was definitely, ooh, he just bit me. Clyde, you're, okay, he's normally a really friendly cat, but I think it's because I was petting him too much. You know how cats are. They get a mind of their own. So he wasn't having it no more. All right, so, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. So, Clyde, you ruined this for me now. So they were already fixed. So I went into a local clinic in Philadelphia because I could save money. It's a vet, same thing as any other vet. This is the regular vet, by the way. To get this stuff done, a regular vet is fine. It's just the actual papers, you need that one certain USDA certified vet. But I went to a clinic and I got their rabies and they're microchipped. I think I paid $50 each because you had to pay $20 for a checkup too. They just did a basic, listen to their heart, weighed them, check their body, but nothing over the top. So I paid $50 each for that. Then for the vet, this gets expensive, but I lucked out so far. I don't know the complete total, but I did put a down payment of $300. There is a $50 charge to overnight the paper, the first checkup paper, to the USDA so they can sign off on it. They ship it back to the special vet. So there's a $50 charge for that. Now, my doctor's still waiting to find out, since there's 3 cats, if they can just ship them together. And I only have to pay $50. Let's fingers crossed it happens like that. There's also a $38 each to the USDA, which is the government, for signing off on these papers. So 38 times 3. Then there's a $70 fee each for the first checkup from the vet. Then there's another charge for $55 for the stool sample testing. Then when I go back, now I put it down a $300 deposit already. When I go back on the day before we ship for the recheck, they will charge me, and I don't remember what it was, but it was not the full price of $70. It was a recheck price. So I'm assuming maybe it's half. So needless to say, guys, this is costing me a lot of money for my cats, but we have had these cats since they were babies, and except for the feral, 3 of them are coming. One of them was a feral that I trapped for trap, neuter, and release. She had babies, and she accidentally got out of my house, out of the trap, and she hid in our attic, which was being remodeled at the time, but then it stopped because my husband passed away, and then it didn't get done for a while. She lived in my attic for 3 years, almost 4 years, and didn't show her face till over a year. But I knew she was okay because she was coming out at night and eating and drinking and going using the litter box. She has since then been living in my underneath the attic. My daughter's room is now upstairs in the attic. It was completely finished, and by the way, she stayed up there the whole time. She found a crawl space through the houses and stayed in the other house. I didn't find that out until recently. And but about a year and a half ago, she ventured down into my bedroom, which is where it leads down to. And she is now in my room. And now she knows my footsteps. She knows everyone's footsteps. She knows our voices. She is closest with me. She will let me pick her up. She still does get skittish if she thinks I'm up to something, like when I had to take her to the vet for the first time since she got fixed, which was 5 years ago. She was a little skittish and I had to catch her. But if she thinks we're just, I'm coming to hang out, she's completely an amazing cat. And because of the life she had and how much work, I knew I couldn't leave her behind. I do unfortunately have 5 cats, and I've had them all since birth except for the feral. The feral, her name is Pretty Girl. She is coming. She's orange. Clyde, the one that was just here, he is coming. He will be 5 in November. He has a sister named Mabel. Mabel will not be coming. Yes, they're brother and sister, but they are not, they have like no relationship. Mabel is a fat cat. All she does is sleep and eat, and she'll sleep with my son. But she's not really much of a player. Like sometimes if you catch her on a good mood, she might go after the lights or whatever, but she normally is a lazy fat cat. She's a little bit more temperamental, I believe, because she's a girl, but she's a good cat. We have a dog here. She's fine. She just doesn't bother with anybody. But the other cat is brothers Rocky and Finny. Finny is coming. Finny, and I know that I'm taking him from his brother, and they are a little bit more, have a relationship than Clyde and Mabel. However, the reason Finny is going is because I feel that Pretty Girl, the feral, has gone through so much in her life that I don't want to cause her any more unnecessary stress than I have to. And I believe definitely taking them to a new country, a new place, is going to be stressful on all of them, especially her. But she and Finny are like this. And I just know it would make her more comfortable to have Finny there. Rocky is 1 year old. Him and Finny are 1 year old. They just turned 1 in March. Rocky is an amazing, amazing cat. He's a talker. He's a lover. Loves to play. Very affectionate. And I'm really looking for a great home for him. Please, guys, I'm really looking for a home still for Mabel and Rocky. Like I said, Mabel is 4, lazy cat. But she's a cool cat. And then Rocky is 1, and he's the complete opposite. He's very outgoing, wants attention, wants to play, loves to talk. You call his name 9 out of 10 times, he'll answer. And if he doesn't answer, he'll come run. He's kind of like a dog. But guys, please go check out more of my videos and you can see for yourself. And if you're in my local area and can give one of them or both of them a great home, please reach out to me. Thanks guys so much. I'll talk to you soon.